Hello, Just Too Good here, and I heard you guys. You're like, oh, Just Too Good's not gonna do the advent calendar this year. Well, guess what? I am freaking doing the advent calendars this year. I love the advent calendars. And you know how I do it. I open up each one in order, and we'll do the full review once all of them are open and analyze, is this worth the $40 price? This has a total of 7 minifigures from my understanding. I won't spoil who. You'll just have to follow along day by day. Am I even opening this right? You can tell it's been a while since I've opened an advent calendar. Oh, I gotta open it from the back. Duh. Let's open it up. Okay, so we have a look at the little Quinjet right there, but it's like an Avengers helipad. Okay. Like that, little Quinjet pad. I don't know if this is straight on the helicarrier, but anyways, let's see. Where is day one? Day one. Okay, let's open it up. Ooh, we got the Christmas Tony Stark. So for Christmas Tony Stark, this design has that awesome new torso print. I love getting an Iron Man Christmas sweater. However, I don't like this part. Look at the back. They really have to put his name on there. Why? Now, like, anybody else wearing it will be like, what, your name's Tony or something? I don't know. Ugh, that's just so lame. They didn't have to put that text at the back. But anyways, for the minifigure himself, everything else is existing pieces. You have that face print that they use quite frequently with Tony Stark nowadays. I think it was introduced way back with the Infinity War sets. And you can see an alternate facial expression. And if you remove the hair piece, they also give you the Iron Man helmet to put on, which this is the one that they use with the comic sets, since this is a comic Avengers set, or you could even say it's the video game tie-in Avengers set. But that looks weird without the rest of the outfit. It just looks like a dude wearing an Iron Man helmet. And also, there's these 2 cone pieces. All right, day 2. Oh gosh, come on! Why is this a day? This isn't even a build, and this comes in like so many other sets. Let's see all the pieces. All right. Yeah, it's just a regular energy blast. It's not even like a rare color. Maybe they could have made these like clear or see-through, something maybe festive green, but now boring old colors. You just put this attached to Iron Man and have different energy forms or whatever. You guys know how these work. They come in so many freaking sets nowadays. You get the gist of it? All right, day 3. Okay. I said okay because I wasn't even sure what it was at first, but okay, this seems like a little suit expansion. You could add this to your Hall of Armors, but I think in this build specifically, they'll have more to clip on. That's cute with the little reef right there, but there's not much going on here with this build. All right, day 4. Okay, Black Widow with a toasted marshmallow, it looks like. For Black Widow, this is, again, the Avengers video game / comic version, whatever you want to call it, which came in quite a few sets last year. Like, it came in a very cheap accessory pack, but I guess that is out of print. Came in the Avengers Tower, she came in the helicarrier set. I like the printing on the arms and also on the other arm as well. That's just a really cool thing about this version of Black Widow. Nice torso and leg printing. Face print is nothing too special, where if I remove the hair piece, you can see at the back, she has an alternate face, where she has a little smirk right there. It is funny that she has a marshmallow roasting on her batons. All right, day 5. Okay, looks like a little grill. You've got a lot of barbecues from LEGO before, but this is actually a pretty unique looking one. I just haven't seen one with this specific shaping. I like that. It even has a fire extinguisher at the side. I remember when it was just a joke that like every LEGO Marvel set would come with a fire extinguisher. All right, day 6. Oh, looks like a little stand. Okay, I low-key love this build. I thought it was just gonna be like a stand, but no, it's a kitchen, or not even a kitchen, but more like a picnic table. You got some tablecloth right there. I love how this is built. This design specifically is just really unique. They have that lineup where it goes into those 2 holes right there. Those 3 1x4 tiles, but really there's actually a 1x4 modified with the studs at the edges in the middle right there. And it's so clever that they used this burger piece that has the bottom part open so that you could just attach it to that stud there. It's not like a loose connection like the old SpongeBob sets. And then this glass just fits perfectly. I freaking love this build. It's simple, but very effective. But then again, I am a sucker for cheeseburgers. And you know, so is Tony Stark. But anyways, oh yes, Spider-Man. Darn it, I love this minifigure so much. Except, I did not know this. Lego, stop. Why do they have their names and logos at the back of their torsos? It looks freaking weird, all right? Why is the Spider-Man Lego logo at the back of his jacket? I don't like that, okay? If you didn't print that there, it would be so much more usable just as casual wear, just a little spider logo at the front. But no, they gotta ruin it with putting the Spider-Man logo there, as if you didn't know who this was for, like the spider at the front didn't indicate it. Anyways, I love getting this piece as a churro. I mean, I know it's just a Technic axle, but that's just a really nice part usage. Very nice part usage again with this modified 1x1 using an inverted design and just having the churro stick there. The cup is cool too, but yeah, the torso print looks so good from the front, but that back with the Spider-Man logo is incredibly annoying. All right, day 8. Okay, it's a little gift wrapping station, which, yeah, we've seen that car door piece used as ribbon very recently. That's like a common thing that's becoming in these advent calendars. I like the little clippers at the top of the wrapping there. And this is another expansion to that Hall of Armors. Again, I knew they would build a little Hall of Armors here. I'm sure there's going to be more in this calendar. Okay, another gift and a little glass thing. I'm not even sure. Okay, I'm still confused what this is. I guess it's just something, a little glass. That's cool. But I like this present here, the Spidey present. How the top has that little spider piece as almost like a bow wrapping. That's just pretty cute. All right, day 10. I don't even know what the fudge that is. Oh, it's a Spidey drone. Okay. Yeah, this does not look very good. I think drones work better with those modern color schemes, not like colorful or flashy here. This design with the red and blue, it's really whatever. I don't know. All right, day 11. Oh, Thanos. This is the design from the mech set last year, which was really easy to get. I do kind of wish they gave another figure since, again, just a very cheap set. But it's kind of funny how Thanos is passing out coal, which is just represented by a 1x1 stud and this sack of coal. All right, day 12. Is this like a mini helicarrier? And the helicarrier, wow, this is freaking awful. This does not look like I'm even questioning myself. Am I going to look stupid because this is not the helicarrier and I'm misnaming it? What else can this be? This has to be the helicarrier, and this looks freaking awful. Oh my gosh. This just doesn't really look like the helicarrier, except for a vague outline, and I can kind of see what they're trying to do with maybe those dish pieces attached to the modified 1x1s, but it just does not come out well. I'm guessing we'll get a Quinjet too to put in the middle right there, and maybe that'll make it look a little bit better, so we'll have to wait and see. All right, 13. Some more presents, it looks like. Oh, it's a Hulk Stalking. Okay, that makes sense. That's adorable. And then a Captain Marvel present. That's cute too. All right, 14. More stockings and dummy, it looks like. And I like the build for dummy here using that newish piece at the top right here attached. And he's just holding, I guess, Tony Stark's little stocking right there, which is funny, the color scheme matching the Iron Man suit. And of course, you got some posability here where these are like little treads, so you can move this back and forth. You can move this clip part at the top and at the top right here. For day 15, Captain Marvel. The Captain Marvel minifigure has the design from those Avengers comic/video game sets last year, which came in the Junior's Avengers Tower and the Helicarrier. Would have been cool to also get the mask that was introduced with that figure. Still, this isn't a super common figure to get, so it's nice to get it in a cheap set. You have an alternate face for Captain Marvel at the backside, where she looks quite angry. And I was like, wait, why does she have web slingers? But I realized, okay, these are snowballs. That makes sense. All right, day 16. Oh, it's an Iron Snowman. While this is not a full minifigure, this sure is interesting. Having an unprinted version of the Iron Man helmet, that's new and exclusive to this set. So that's a really nice piece to get. Other than that, I kind of like the use of the alien ray gun that was introduced, way back in Series 3 of CMFs as the arms, though those aren't stud shooters or anything. And underneath, you can see how this just uses a cylinder piece, not even a headpiece, to keep that helmet in place. Day 17. Oh, there is the Quinjet. And yeah, this looks a little bit too hollow in my opinion. Is it better than the Helicarrier? Sure. And we'll see it on the Helicarrier. But yeah, just those gaps from the flag part or towards the back with the engines, it doesn't really work. Underneath, you can see how this is built up using some clipped connections and everything there. Yeah, this is just a mess. This is not working. And with them just side by side, I'm not a fan of these builds. All right, day 18, Nick Fury. For Nick Fury, this is an interesting inclusion. The torso and leg printing and face print is the same one they've been using since the Far From Home sets, that awful Stark jet. But they used it with, what was it, the Helicarrier last year, as well as the cheap $20 Mysterio set this year. It's not exactly a hard minifigure to get, is my point. I do like getting that cap in the dark gray though, which hasn't come with a Nick Fury figure. It's not super common, but it has come in other sets as well. It is more common than, say, the torso, face, and leg printing. Then having this remote control as an accessory is pretty neat. 19. Ooh, Avengers Tower. Okay, so this is a better build than, say, the mini Quinjet or the mini Helicarrier, but the design here isn't perfect. I think this pan piece being used as the landing pad is clever part usage, but just doesn't work perfectly. It looks like a pan sticking out of the side of the building. But that's it for this small Avengers Tower for day 20. Oh, what? It's the wind-up Hulkbuster, and this works. It has a very mechanical look, using some ambitious designs. I mean, we have this roller skate piece in the middle there, and then we have the stamp pieces attaching the Exo Force arms, the cylinder pieces as the legs, which make this a pretty unsturdy build. Like, if you start to move, those legs are probably gonna pop off. Okay. Oh, nope. See, spoke too soon. You can already see the one to the left is starting to pop off. And then even with the arms, they're not super secure. Oh no, the wind up at the back just broke off. Yeah, this was a bit too ambitious for what it is. Oh well. It's a shame it's such an insecure build, because that's one of the best mini builds here. Oh, look at this mini build. All right, this mini build of the Hall of Armors is kind of fantastic. Like, I like this one a lot. I love how they use the statuette pieces in that dark red, which is actually hard to get. That comes in a lot of D2Cs, but not much else in terms of cheap sets. And you can see how this is made with those 3 separate brick parts, and you can kind of position it how you'd like. That's it for the Hall of Armor build. Oh, and the Thor minifigure uses the torso print introduced last year, found in the $20 set, I think the $60 Avengers Junior set tower, and the Helicarrier set, as well as a Thor mech from this year. That would be the most interesting part, but also that face print is one that they've been using since, what was it, all the way back with the Thor Ragnarok sets, if I'm not mistaken. And this design does have the hammer as well, which is always nice to get. It's also cool that it gives you 2 of these scarves. You get an extra one in red. And with the scarf removed, you get a better look at that uncommon torso printing underneath. Oh, and yeah, this is one of those where you push and it shoots. So day 23, the second to last day, and it's a Christmas tree. So the Christmas tree admittedly looks pretty hollow at first, but if you know what the next one is, this is gonna be pretty darn cool. Because day 24 is the gauntlet. And oh my, is this awesome to get all of the Infinity Stones, 4 of each, just how they're packaged. If you missed out on the Infinity War sets and the Endgame sets, that makes us such a great part pack in that regard. To get this Infinity Gauntlet in such a cheap set, I mean, what, it came in the Endgame Final Battle this year, the Thanos Final Battle, whatever that ship was in 2018, the Endgame facility in 2019, that was $100. And then to get all of the gems in one place is a very generous move of LEGO. Let's see how this integrates with the Christmas tree. So you could just plop the gauntlet at the top of the tree, or you could take those stones and put them on those little stamp pieces, as I call them. One thing though, with putting the stones on the tree, yeah, you get 4 of each stone. So you could load this up. There's even 8 spots for the stones, but like, that doesn't really make sense because in the universe there's only 6 stones. So I kind of wish they just made a tree design that had 6 of these stamp pieces. It's not even like a big problem at all. It's just like an in-universe thing that's driving me nuts. A very small nitpick. But I think that's it for the days. Let's see all these builds together. So here's how I have all the builds and figures situated. Pretty nice display that you can have going on here with all of your characters and Christmassy builds together. So overall, this advent calendar is not a complete win, but the idea behind this I really like. Getting a Marvel advent calendar is something a lot of us have wanted for a while. So many clever ideas that you could cram into 24 days of this theme. And the execution here follows last year's Avengers theme. It's kind of like what they do with Star Wars, where it seems like the theming is always about something that was popular going on the year before. And the design of what we have here is a nice selection of parts. The best part is getting the gauntlet and the Infinity Stones in such a cheap set. It was weird how LEGO distributed that across different sets. I mean, it was a clear money move, but it was just kind of wrong for the fan community. So to get them all in one set with the gauntlet is really nice. It's something that should have happened before, honestly. And the minifigures included, I love the exclusive ones for their front torso prints, but the back, they have this insistence of putting their names on there. Like, why? Why do you need the name of Spider-Man at the back of his outfit there? The spider at the front is perfect. But who knows? I mean, there's logos on the back of licensed merch in real life, so maybe that's a problem for just me. And then the design of these other minifigures. I like getting hard-to-find figures like Captain Marvel, but Black Widow, Thor, Thanos, and Nick Fury all come in $20 sets or under, whether it be last year or this year. The versions that they include in this set. I mean, yeah, there's some differences. Like the Thanos doesn't have the helmet that's found in that $10 set. Nick Fury doesn't have that cap that's found in this set, and those other sets sometimes, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it just feels kind of like a scrappy collection of minifigures. It doesn't feel like the more hard-to-find minifigures of this line, which is something advent calendars tend to do. They tend to do the more common minifigures, and that's just not something I really enjoy. Also, I think some of the mini builds kind of suck this time around, whether it be the Quinjet and the Helicarrier. But I do like some other builds, like getting those continuations of the Hall of Armor. Surprisingly, even though I'm not like a huge fan of the whole Hall of Armor system introduced back in 2019, I like that they had these Christmassy expansions that you can't put. I actually think they should have just done more of these sections in the set's builds, but whatever. And then the design of the mini Avengers Tower works, the design of the mini Hall of Armor works. It's nice getting those statuette minifigures again. I like the grill, I like the picnic table. With all things considered, I'd rate this one a generous 7 out of 10. I think at $40, it's a pretty decent price for an advent calendar for the variety you include in this new theming, and then also advent calendars go on sale. So that would be my best advice, would be maybe wait a little bit, because it seems like they always overstock them, and then around December and January, you'll start to see them like 30% off at Target and everything. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe for more LEGO Marvel and just LEGO videos in general, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.